Hello, viewer.
Hello, viewer. Welcome to Gulag
Podcast,
Season 2, Episode 16. Yeah,
Get
hype.
Get hype.
Also, like
Also,
the
like
rated
the
stars.
rated stars.
Warzone.
We came before Warzone.
We came before Warzone. Oh, let's go, baby!
There we go. Second
Oh,
time's the charm.
Right.
Second
For
time's
real.
the charm on that awesome intro.
That was a pretty
Yep.
good Warzone. Warzone?
Let's go.
Yeah, we came before Warzone.
We did.
Yeah.
That is fact.
We
For
came
real.
for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone, and we're gonna.
And we're going to say that in
until
every
the day
single
we die.
podcast from now on because we came before Warzone and we got to make sure everybody knows it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get started, can I go ahead and correct Dusty's Christmas?
Yes, do whatever that means. Do it.
Okay, just so
Okay.
you know, let me preface this. I mentioned in the podcast episode that I didn't check my source and that I was just getting it for this one YouTube video, and I didn't check if his source was credible or not. Okay, just so you know. So do not blame this being wrong on me.
I'm not. Okay.
I made it clear that I did not come up with these facts myself, and that I did not check my source. Now
You
go
also
on.
relayed the information from the video incorrectly.
I am
What'd
not
you say?
saying. I'm not
I
blaming
watched
you.
the same video as you.
Okay, fart my balls. All just fart all over them. I do not care. Shut up.
Dusty, you're
Awesome.
a little too loud there, alright?
Shut your mouth.
And, okay. I'm not blaming Dusty on anything here.
I am.
I'm just saying this because he was wrong. So, first of all, let me close this door. Secondly,
Let me close this door. This is getting serious.
one thing you said was that Jesus was born in the lower room of a house where all the animals were kept, because during the time they would keep all the animals in the lower room of the house. That is not true. Actually, he was born in a cave, sort of like a cave, where they would keep animals, because we actually know where Jesus was born. That there is a shrine at the Nativity.
Yeah, there was. I think he mentioned in the video, he mentioned that was a counter argument. I don't know for sure though. So I remember hearing that somewhere.
Yeah, Matthew, what do you have to say?
Wait, he wasn't born in, the nativity set, how they always picture it? He was
No,
born
he-
in a cave?
Okay, no. Let me explain. Dusty said he
Yeah,
was
he also
born in a
wasn't
manger.
white.
That is actually also true.
Yeah, he was Arabic.
That is true.
Alright, no, continue.
No, he's
But,
not Arabic,
yeah.
Matthew.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, he was born in a manger, surrounded by animals. And the manger we believe to be correct, because if I remember correctly, the word manger is used in the Bible. But also, it is sort of the same theme, but you gotta take out the house part and just kind of put it in a cave, because back then, they would also keep animals in this sort of cavey structure where they could be, pretty much.
Okay.
I've seen the
okay.
picture. It's like a cave with some rooms and fences kind of built into it.
Alright.
Let me think of the other things that Dusty said. You said family member. Oh, and also that the inns were full. The inns were full because everybody was coming to Jerusalem for the Roman census to be kind of numbered, and so there was no room in any inns, so that's why they had to go to this cave out in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, I think that was it.
Dope.
But that was the main point of what you said, because
Yeah.
yeah.
Okie dokie. Well,
Alright.
Now that we
So
got that out of the way,
corrected Dusty's Christmas.
yes, we've corrected Dusty's Christmas as far as I know right now. It's been a while since I've listened to the podcast because this week's ago,
Awesome.
but still.
I'm
Yeah.
not paying attention much. I'm trying to sign up for something right now.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
The sign up ends tomorrow. I have to do it now.
What are you signing up for?
I'll never tell. I'll tell outside of the podcast. if you
That was
remember.
funny, Matthew. That was a funny joke that Matthew made.
What was Matthew's joke?
He
What was
said
Matthew's
brazzers.
joke? Oh no! Oh no!
Alright, I'm gonna go to the little boys'
I already
room
have an
real quick.
account for that. Are you going
Bye, Dusty.
pee break? Play the pee break audio bite.
I should re-get the soundboard and just play sounds.
That's what I'm gonna do
Sound musics.
for season 3, guys.
That's what I
Shout
was
out
gonna
for,
do.
Oh, well, we can both do it. Oh,
Hey!
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
No, wait. Okay, I have a couple, foreshadows for season 3. I
four
think
goers.
we should do a new little video thing, instead of some gaming videos, we should react to some videos. How about that? What do y'all think?
I think everyone's fine with that.
I don't know. I don't
Would we
I
do
guess,
feel
I
like
guess
face
we'll
reveals?
just, we'll just talk without Dusty.
We do
We can do a
face
face reveal whenever anybody wants.
I
That is
just
fair.
feel like I don't feel like we should do reaction like videos.
How come?
I mean,
I feel like those are very hollow.
Very hollow.
Hollow Venom.
You just
I feel like
kinda-
they're interesting
you
to
just
watch
kind of
sometimes.
don't do anything. You just like you're just watching
have
a
to be
video with
more-
a guy in the corner.
They'll have to be more than just like, ooh, look at this. It'll be like,
What if we react to the things that nobody reacts to? Like, what if what if we reacted to
Our own videos.
Loud
Dead or
Jump?
vegetable compilation.
Nobody has No.
Yeah, yeah,
saying.
No.
and we don't censor it.
No.
And we don't censor it.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, but like we could react to I don't know, fucking top things if we wanted to.
Dude.
Shout out to top.
Reacting to a
No.
reaction video.
Oh God.
No,
No,
Top
that is
Things
just
is
a
not
new
reacting.
form
No,
of
no, no,
low.
no, no. Top Things is not reacting to anything. Top Things is commentating.
He's
Right.
presenting.
He's
just
presenting.
being
He
an-
is presenting. He is
Here's my-
presenting and adding valuable knowledge and wisdom onto his videos.
So here's my hot
Wisdom.
take on top things. He's just reposting popular videos so he can generate views and money. I
Okay.
think that's
No.
Okay.
I think that's
Okay.
very
No.
obvious.
Okay,
I think that's
counter
very
argument.
obvious, but I also think he's an idiot.
Counter
Thoughts on
argument.
that?
Top Things is a wise man and he adds lessons, fun little facts of trivia that he doesn't have to do. And his voice is amazing. Okay.
His
Boom.
voice is pretty
That's
dope.
bad.
No,
Cope
he
and seed.
does have
Cope
to do
and
that because
seed.
if he didn't do that, it would just be reposting an old ass video.
Well, that means that if he's doing it, he's not just reposting videos.
It's basically a reaction channel, except he's not reacting.
no,
He's just
he's not
having
reacting.
Tourette's
No,
syndrome.
He's
He's
not
just,
reacting.
He's just off-brand daily dose of internet.
He's not
Yeah,
reacting.
He
exactly.
is, he
Okay,
is.
well, but
Um,
I'd like to hear Daily Dose of Internet make as good advice as Top Things does.
His voice is the same, except Daily Dose of Internet sounds more white.
Yeah. Which makes him
True.
worse.
Okay.
Anyways.
True.
so
Well,
speaking of
God,
top
but-
things quotes, I just want to quote him on one thing. When you feel stuck in
Okay.
life, just go with the flow. The Most High might be trying to tell you there's something else meant for you. Top thing
Dude.
Galatians number 9.
How on earth do you like how like that's wisdom. That right there. That's
Facts.
like
That's facts.
that
That's
is
He also
facts.
says absurd
facts.
things sometimes.
okay.
Like that,
well,
like that may be one good quote he made, but I think sometimes he just puts random words together and they just come
Now-
out like that.
we can't ignore the fact that one of his thumbnails said when you find out that girls poop. But
What? Wait,
How do you segue out of that?
What?
How do you
Hold
redeem
on,
the
no.
man for being wise after that?
well,
Wait, repeat what you just said.
you know what it says.
When you just found out girls poop.
Yeah, pretty much.
They use apple juice on the floor, guys. Don't forget to tell your mom.
He also has
Oh my
just
God.
wonderful wisdom like when you don't learn from your first mistake, history is bound to repeat itself. He's like a fortune cookie of YouTube.
I think he
Okay, no,
actually read that off of a fortune cookie.
Yeah, that is literally he just reads fortune cookies. I don't think he's coming up with any of this still.
Not
Okay,
gonna lie,
well-
I think maybe my history teacher told me that once or twice, but I don't know.
Well, your
What?
history teacher
Is
is
your
not
history
a
teacher top
YouTuber,
things?
So
Yeah, yeah. My history teacher is stuff things. We review like the internet and stuff.
Miss Beep! More like Miss Top Things.
yeah, what's up, Miss
Thing.
Top Things?
Hey, Miss Top Things.
No, it would
Sorry
be
I'm
Miss
late.
Dinkin.
Miss Dingen.
Miss
We know too
Danganronpa.
much about Top Things.
We do.
For real.
He's the number one
Ah.
top things fan.
How do we
We're
get out of
original
the Top
fans.
Things rut?
Wait, please, man. Okay, I'll
Hey.
apologize just like kind of in advance. I know that we've been going for a couple minutes now, but I will kind of apologize. I am sick. So you're going to hear me coughing and clearing my throat.
Oh,
Same.
yeah. Apologize.
Oh,
Yeah.
speak of the devil. Same here. I'm actually. Fuck.
You're dying. Yeah, you're coughing. Yeah,
You're what?
Mute. Yeah, mute, you little bastard. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, he muted because he has to cough.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
look
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Steven
had to-
also. Steven
had to
isn't here
cough.
because of he potentially has COVID. He got tested. I don't know what he has.
He's
I-
he's more sick than I am.
Yeah.
So
Steven's effed up. I think we should talk about his medical history without him here.
yeah, he
Oh,
actually
oh.
had knee surgery when he was 4.
Yeah, he
So-
actually also has type 1 and 3 diabetes. That's right, they found it.
They found it. Steven was the first. He got to name it.
Yeah, poor guy.
And he named it Type 3.
Yeah, he had a couple guys in like really shady suits just like pressuring him. He's like, now what do you want to name this one, right? And they like squeeze his shoulder and like, you want to name it type what diabetes, Steven? That's not real.
That's very real.
Come on, there's a big reward for you afterwards. Come on. Just name it type 3.
Sign my
Anyways.
petition.
But yeah, Alex, say your thing. Okay, I just like okay.
Sonder?
No, you have your hand raised.
Oh,
Oh.
No. Wait,
You
Oh,
broke
no.
the immersion. You
That's-
broke the immersion.
That's just been up. Sorry, my bad.
Okay,
my
well,
fault,
unraise
OG.
it.
I
Jeez, man.
did. I did. I
Okay.
feel bad now.
Okay, well now talking about Alex, this kind of reminded me of this thing. Because
boy.
you know, you can tell by his profile picture. We're not gonna talk about it, but
I don't care.
I know, I'm joking. I was listening. Okay, don't make fun of me for
Nice.
this. I was listening to like the text to speech guy reading
reading Reddit?
Dank doodle
Reddit.
names.
Reddit.
Reddit!
Reddit.
I was watching one of those text to speech Reddit videos, and
Those are the funniest, dude. I laugh every time.
it was talking about like I don't even remember what it was, but it was like artists that like charge for your work. What's the weirdest thing you've had to draw? And so
Oh,
many of them
God.
were about the Wonder Bread guy, right?
Oh hell no.
So the
Wait,
Wonder
who?
Bread guy is this very, very rich guy who basically will pay extreme sums of money. Like the artist will usually charge like a set amount. He'll pay much more than that, just without like them asking him to. And he'll get them to like draw a white lady with a very big butt, like
Cool.
buying Wonder Bread, or just buying bread. I don't know. if
It's an
always
anonymous.
Wonder
It's
Bread.
an anonymous commissioner.
Yeah, so what I said, but
Okay.
but yeah, so like he just it's just so weird, and like if you're like a big artist in the community, then he's probably commissioned work for you or from you, and I don't know, it's just silly, it's just
That sounds pretty
strange.
silly.
I don't know.
So that's what I've been waiting weeks and weeks to hear about.
I know.
Yeah, about the Wonder Bread guy.
So
I saw that in the
where,
things, I
Where
was
would I
like-
find this Wonder Bread guy again?
Yeah,
Honestly, you
what
can
is-
just
what
look
is
it
this,
up.
like,
I'm sure you'll find it.
Reddit. That's where you find it. Reddit.
Yeah, but you know, just yeah, support your local Wonder Bread guy, because you know he's got to be a millionaire, man.
Speaking of
'cause,
Wonder Bread,
like they're talking big numbers.
did your parents ever get you like white bread? Am I the only one who was sheltered from white bread?
No. My parents have always bought whole wheat or honey wheat.
No,
That's
good.
stupid,
I've had
bruh.
white bread.
I love white
I
bread.
mean, I've had white bread, but I've only
Oh,
had
yeah.
it
I've
in
been
my
sheltered
house,
from
like, 3
whole milk.
times.
We never have
No,
whole milk
yeah,
in my house.
same.
It
We
makes
don't
me
have
sick.
Y'all
whole
have-
milk.
Y'all have no fun. White bread
Whole
and
milk
whole
leaves
milk?
a film in your mouth, though.
I know it does.
I
Actually,
love
love
white
whole
bread
milk,
though. I
'cause
love
never
white
get to
bread.
eat it.
I like how watery 2% milk is. It hits.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm,
Wow.
mm.
I'm fucking with that.
One-
That 1% or almond milk.
Ugh.
One and
there's
two-
there's actually 0% milk in my fridge right now.
What?
I
Bro,
don't know
that's-
what that is.
that's just
but it's
air.
yucky.
Flavored water.
For real. It's white, so I don't know.
Speaking of flavored water, Dusty, you put
Oh.
lemon juice in your water to give it flavor.
Yeah, I do.
You can't drink normal
That's
water.
smart.
No,
Okay, no, that's
lemon,
not
lemon
true.
water's good.
It's not because I can't
Cinnamon
drink
water
normal
is
water.
good.
It's because I would prefer to drink lemon water. And
No, I
I've
hear
been
that.
trying to drink more water recently. I have a half-gallon water bottle that I've been drinking out of every day. I've been
God, you're making
drinking
me
all of
thirsty.
it. I know.
Yeah.
And
As soon as you
every
said
day,
that, my
every
throat-
day I fill it up to the brim, 64 ounces of water. That's a solid half-gallon.
Okay.
And call it 2 pints, if you will, right? I think it's 2 pints.
That's
No, you're
Um,
right.
Yeah, and so then I just throw a little bit of lemon juice in there, mix it up a little bit, and then just
That's,
chug
you
it
had
up,
a
man.
you had a concoction today, right?
Yeah, I had a concoction today because my throat is extremely sore.
Liver King
Before this, I
concoction.
actually had a like mouth-numbing, throat-numbing lozenge to make my throat not hurt,
Oh my
which
gosh.
it still does because it wore
Oh
off.
my god.
But I'm also having some cough drops and some Gatorade right now. But this morning I had some hot water, and then I mixed some honey and some lime juice in it, and it tasted awful. 'cause I
Honey and
ate
lime
honey.
juice is the way to go. Just
And-
have like a spoonful of honey and put lime juice on it, and that's
and I
like,
really, I really don't like honey, but
Bro, what kind of Eastern medicine
But-
are y'all using?
but it's
a
good
Mexican
anyways.
hack, life hack.
Southern medicine.
I think it's
man.
an everywhere life hack. Honey's
Yeah.
always good for your throat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
But,
honey is.
Life hacks. Dusty, do you have a life hack for us today
Uh,
besides this one?
Yeah, I do. So if you like don't want to go to work or school, just get COVID.
Oh,
Easy.
nice.
That's the
Oh,
easiest one to
like,
do.
just sick in general.
Speaking of
Y'all wanna know
COVID,
a
I
real
should do
life
that.
hack?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh wait, okay. I thought Alex was gonna say
I
something.
said-
All right, so real life hack. Whenever you get that like applesauce with like the tinfoil lid, you use the lid as the spoon.
Matthew
bro, I do
actually
that all the time.
did that at work, not work, at school the other day.
yeah.
it's smart. That's what you do.
But speaking of COVID and life hacks, apparently, supposedly, if you lose your taste from COVID and it's gone for a few months, a remedy
Months?
to make it come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. A remedy to make it come back is if you have a gas stove, you take an orange and you burn it, like you char the outside, and then you peel off the charred part and peel the orange, and then just like mash it in a cup with brown sugar and eat it, and it'll make your
That kinda
sense of
sounds
taste
bussin'.
Wait,
come back.
Who found that out?
It's a
Like,
Jamaican. It's a
decided?
Jamaican thing, apparently.
Oh.
Southern
Oh.
medicine.
Serj, remember Jacqueline
No,
at our high school? She was a senior last year.
definitely don't.
Well, she had COVID in like December last year, and at least the last time I talked to her, which was the end of school last year, she still didn't have her taste.
Wow.
Go to do
Yeah,
the
no,
orange
I
hack.
think that my stepmother does not have it still, or at least not her sense of smell. So, sucks to be her, I guess.
And
I
what's
don't
your
know.
name again?
I'm not. No.
I know her
Also-
name.
We all
We
know.
all do.
Yeah, I refer to her by her first name. I think everybody I talk to knows her name.
Yeah, it's Rosie.
Hey Rosie, speak. Say something to the mic. She doesn't talk.
She was
As-
snoring all day today. I kid you
Yeah.
not. There was not a fleeting second where that dog was snoring, not snoring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she snores really loud, and the mic picks it up, especially when I don't have noise suppression on, which I do now. So
Me and Dusty
Can't
were
hear us.
playing. Me and Steven were VC. I was playing Star Wars Squadrons with the volume on, and we both could hear his dog snoring the whole time.
Cookie.
she sleeps 20 hours a day. So
It's because she's dead.
I think you just described a dead animal.
yeah, she walks around for 1 hour.
Unpopular opinion: Steven's dog sucks.
What type of dog is it?
One
I
of the
don't-
ones that has been alive for far too long. It's like a little
True.
rat little thing.
No, I hate those dogs. dude.
Is it small? It has like curly white hair and
Yes,
dirty
yes,
face.
yes.
Hypoallergenic.
And the
Yes.
eyes look
Hypoallergenic.
fucking
Oh, and
Yeah.
the eyes are
I-
like leaking brown juice.
No,
Yes.
no. The eyes
Yes.
look like General Grievous. I shit you not. They look like General Grievous.
Bro, that reminds me. So, Ashlynn, she has this aunt, right? Her aunt's kind of old, and her aunt had this dog who had diabetes, lost all of its hair, was completely blind, and like so many other things that were wrong with it.
That's
and
a
she
naked
just,
mole rat.
She was, yeah, I know, bro. She was literally like injecting it with its diabetes medicine and all this. Like she was constantly keeping this dog alive, and like I only saw the dog like twice because it was her aunt's. But like I just wanted her to put that thing down, bro. Put it out of its misery. Like people put down dogs for so much less,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and this dog is just suffering every day. because
That
you
is
want to keep
sad.
it alive for your own like personal pleasure.
You know,
It is her little test subject.
you know what that reminds me
Oh.
of? This is kind of something interesting that we can talk about. Hold on, you can keep talking because I gotta look this guy up.
I
Nice.
have nothing else to say.
But it is
I have-
it's the Japanese guy that in the 80s or 90s, whenever there was the nuclear reactor meltdown in Japan, they basically never had a human that had survived like so much radiation as this guy.
Oh,
so
I know
they
who you're talking about.
basically
I think
were
his
like,
name's Ouchie or something.
yeah. Basically, they like tried to keep him alive as long as possible, and I think it was like 189 days, and his skin was just falling off, and his organs were like
I
literally
have heard of
becoming
this.
liquid and failing. And it basically got to a point where he had a heart attack 3 times in 1 hour, and they were able to bring him back to life all 3 times. And then they started asking themselves, like, is it ethical to keep him alive?
They
No,
should have
it's not
asked
ethical.
themselves that a lot earlier.
So yeah, it's actually interesting. But
like
his family,
multiple months, they walked in there and didn't question their ethics once.
his family would not let the doctors pull the plug. So his family
Okay,
actually
well,
wanted to
his
keep
So they
him
family
just-
alive.
deserves to burn somewhere.
They just kind of walk in, and this guy's a puddle, and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's hope for
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
I mean, he's alive, isn't he?
They gotta
he
put
can't
him.
talk to you. He's
He
never
can't-
gonna walk in.
he has no
Literally,
motor
I think
function.
after like the first couple months, his eyeballs like literally turned to liquid. Like they melted
Well, that
out of his
happened.
head.
That'll happen with radiation.
That'll happen.
He,
from
That'll
time to
happen.
time.
He is the
That'll
person
happen.
that people.
like-
Hey, it sounds like a
just walk
Thursday. Am I
away.
right?
They have to put him in the Scandinavian like suicide chamber. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, oh my gosh, I saw those.
That thing is so cool.
That's a discussion for our school teacher. You know.
It is. Hold on. What's that thing called when you? Oh yeah. The euthanasia pod.
Yeah. Well, no,
Wait,
this
what?
is assisted suicide. It's not euthanasia.
Was it called the
Uh,
Scandinavian
same thing.
chamber?
Well, it's
No,
not the same
it's-
thing actually.
it
They're very
kills you.
different.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. But it looks so cool. I really
It-
want to get into it.
That's the thing, though. That's what sucks is that
Oh, that
they've-
thing.
they've boiled down death to a sporty, futuristic look as a pod, and then also are trying to make a profit off of death.
But it is coming from a country
That
with
is
like
kind of
the
fucked.
best like quality of life in the whole world.
That doesn't make it right,
I mean, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
but yeah,
So I
it
wonder-
if you really look at it, it's not good. I mean, it's not good at all. You know, with
Wait, hold
on.
suicide.
But I
It's
do
called the
really want to get into
Scandinavian
it.
torture
No,
chamber?
no, look up. I don't. It is Scandinavian. I think it was in Norway.
And it's not a torture chamber. It's just killing.
It's
It's a suicide. It's like very.
what it
it's, like,
does, and
painless.
what's very different about it is that it doesn't use
Oh, suicide booth. Should I just look that up?
what's the drug that puts you to sleep?
Anesthesia?
Yeah, anesthesia. Jeez, I'm dumb. But it doesn't. Traditionally, with euthanasia procedures and assisted suicide procedures, if they do assist, anyway, they put you under with anesthesia first. But this is different. You go unconscious from a mix of helium. I think they pump it full of helium and you go unconscious, and then it kills you. But it's essentially just this giant 3D printed space escape pod that kills you.
That's dope.
Yeesh.
I mean, it's not dope, but
well,
Sounds pretty dope to me.
it's like from Futurama, the suicide pod,
Okay.
suicide
Yeah.
booth.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they made it look way too cool.
that's the thing, is that they're trying to make a business and sell a profit for death.
It's
They're
one of the
trying
only
to make
constants in the
death
world.
look
Hi,
cool.
I'm Corky.
Okay, so I researched the guy.
Here we
So
go.
cutting back to that, his name is. Oh wow. Okay, I already forgot his name, but his last name is Ouchie,
Fauci.
which is kind of
Hold up.
ironic because he went through severe pain for like 83 days. Basically, by the time that he had been delivered to the hospital, he had severe radiation burns on 100% of his body and zero white blood cell count.
Jesus.
And
Holy
he
crap.
had suffered multiple organ failure, and basically they were doing experimental cancer treatment on him to bring his white blood cell count up, and they were doing skin grafts all over his body from other people because he had no more skin left. And then
Should have gone to skin.com.
they also
Hooray.
they also amputated his right leg below the knee and his left foot because they were just dead limbs.
Yeah, I feel like if you're trying to keep this guy alive just for the sake of trying to keep him alive, and he's already had like this zero like quality
Zero
of
white
like
blood cell
absolute
count.
zero quality of life.
Yeah.
And I feel like you would just like, if you want to keep him alive longer, amputate all his limbs.
So after he survived
Wait,
for 83
what?
days.
If you're trying to keep him alive, you don't need all that extra space that could get cut. And then, I'm not supporting this for the record,
He is, but go
but
ahead.
you don't
You
need all
know,
that
you
extra
would love to
surface
see that,
area.
wouldn't you?
You don't need all this extra surface area to get cuts and infected with that could possibly kill you if you're trying to keep you alive.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
And he already has zero quality of life. Like
Yep.
he's
So yeah, he survived 83 days, and it was like the 59th day was when he suffered 3 heart attacks in under an hour. And after the 59, he still had 24 more days of life after that, if you could call it life.
that sucks.
And I think around day 45 is when he lost the ability to speak. And basically, they only knew he was alive because he still had like brain function. But they really didn't know anything else. They hypothesized that around day 60 or so, he lost like all nervous feeling in his entire body.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
And but they're not sure, so he could have been feeling all of it up to the moment he died. But basically, he finally died
I doubt it.
of complete organ failure. That was like every organ in his body
Orgasm
just
failure.
simultaneously shut down at the same time. They just could not take it anymore. Even pretty much every organ had its own machine keeping it alive at that point, and they just
Jeez.
couldn't even do it. And there's a picture of him. There's a lot of pictures actually.
Bro, that's how Matthew was trying to treat us when we were playing Minecraft, bro.
Yeah.
His little test subjects, his little pawns.
Kegs.
True.
Even though he doesn't know what a chessboard looks like, we're his little pawns.
Flashback to that clip.
Yeah, because if you don't watch our videos, which you should, but I understand if you don't. Matthew was looking at a chessboard in a video game and said, "Why does the chessboard have numbers and letters on it?" So,
Little did he know.
Look,
Yeah,
guys,
little did he
I'm not the sharpest knife in the knife shop. All right.
It's not
I'm
the
not-
sharpest tool in the shed.
I
I'm
mean,
not
both
the
Bro,
sharpest
bro,
bulb
you're-
in the
bro, if we're
blanket.
talking about somebody in a knife shop, you're a spoon.
Oh
Oh,
no!
Boom roasted.
Ooga.
Boom roasted.
Oh my gosh.
But
Ah.
we did totally post like 2 videos, guys. So you should totally check them out. You should totally. That'd be
totally
so
did.
crazy if you check them out.
Our one viewer,
Right?
you should also subscribe to us.
Right.
That would just be so awesome if you subscribe.
yo, I think I got
Oh,
us a
that'd be
viewer.
So cool.
I think I got us a viewer.
Hey,
Don't
hey,
forget to
hey,
follow us on
shout 'em out.
Twitter at the Gulag YT.
Yeah, maybe
Oh.
someday we'll
.com.
post.
Oh, and while
Yeah,
we're
someday.
and while we're out here mentioning our links and all that, go follow the Instagram account at the Gulag Podcast.
And don't
No,
forget
it's
to follow
not
TikTok.
at the Gulag Podcast. It's at the Gulag YT. Thank you very
And then
much.
Or
don't
it's
forget
at the
to
Gulag YouTube.
don't
Oh,
forget
you're
to
right. It is,
follow-
and then everything else is YT.
Don't forget to
Yeah.
follow the TikTok account and then delete TikTok as well.
Yes, do
Yeah,
that.
do
I'm
that.
glad
Yeah,
you know
do that.
what you're talking about, Alex. Thank you.
Alex.
Someone
is the
watches our
man.
videos. Okay.
Not Matthew.
Okay. No, not.
I think we said that
Okay.
in the podcast
Okay.
episode he was in.
Oh, we probably did.
Yeah,
We also we said it really fast at the beginning, but we came before Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone. The Gulag is not a name derivative of them. I just want you to know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Um,
we
And also
are
rate us-
better than them.
rate us 5 stars on Spotify, like the video, comment, report for child endangerment, all the above. All the above.
Yep. all
If we're
that.
talking about
we said that in the
name,
intro.
Yeah, but
actually,
everyone definitely heard us.
Yeah,
the origin
that
of
was
our
comprehensive.
name, I don't know where it comes from because obviously it was already named
Episode 1.
when I got here, but our podcast is named after personal Discord server, which has been around
Yes.
way longer than Warzone has. So
That,
Jeez, multiple years.
that's the backstory.
I
yeah,
know
go check
the,
episode 1 for proof.
the Gulag came from a channel that was in some Discord server from Steven's school, and it was a channel called the Gulag Shitpost, and
Shitpost Gulag,
yeah, the Shitpost Gulag, and Serj, didn't you get the Gulag from that channel? Because you were the one who made the name.
Yes,
So-
I made the name based on that because we all thought it was a very funny name for a channel. And then Andrew would like send pictures to it, and he'd be like, "Guys, look at the Gulag. This is so cursed." And then we'd say that to him as like a joke. And so yeah, then we got the name from that, and we just kept the name. And then 2019 rolled around, and we all wanted to kill ourselves. And then we got in the suicide pod and yada yada yada.
And here we are
Yeah.
on
here we
Hail Bob
are.
Comet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you want to know what makes me want to kill myself more than the Gulag shitpost?
Yes.
What's that?
Going
Dusty?
to
What's
school.
that?
TikTok. In my first
Wow,
episode
what
of the podcast, we talked about TikTok and how bad it is. Now, I just want to say, my dad was also sick today. I woke up at like 7:30. I woke
The
up at
audio
7:30.
gets
I
so
walked
good all of a
downstairs.
sudden.
True.
Huh?
Your audio jumped from like
Let him
240p to
finish. Let
10k.
him finish.
Oh, dope.
Don't edge.
Well, okay, so I woke up at 7:30 and I went downstairs to take my medicine, right? Well, my dad's like on the couch watching TikTok. I come back
Ooh.
down like 3 more times that day. He's watching TikTok. I come down at 6 p.m. today to make some food to eat, and he is still watching TikTok, laying in the same position. That man watched TikTok for so many hours today.
That man watched TikTok.
For real. But yeah, so I wanted to say something today about the addictive nature of short form media.
Okay.
Because that's my little what's it called? My little
Philosophy?
segment. I don't remember
Philosophy
what it's
segment.
called.
Dusty's philosophy segment.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
his
yeah,
philosophy corner.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Play the soundbite.
Okay, play the soundbite. Doop, not doop. Okay,
Doop.
dope. Yeah, on philosophy corner. So I know in my first episode we already kind of talked about TikTok and how much it sucks, but just to reiterate, I laugh every time I say that now because we talk about Matthew getting no host. But
Guys, it's a problem.
Get on with
Like,
it.
it's a problem.
Get on with it.
Okay.
yeah, so I've heard multiple YouTubers talk about this, and basically it's just the idea that like short form media is a lot more addictive than long form media. Like a 30-minute YouTube video is a lot harder to watch than a minute-long TikTok. And
Facts.
so, you know, there's that like, oh, just one more because it's not like a big deal. And also, it's like really easy if you have 5 minutes in between things, just to scroll through TikTok a little bit. And so it's like pretty much the most addictive form of social media is the little short form version. And everybody seems to have their own thing, like the Snapchat, TikTok thing, and the Instagram Reels, and yeah,
Facebook
So.
Shorts.
yeah, Facebook Shorts.
Facebook Shorts, that's a thing.
My
That's-
parents are
Oh,
addicted
that's
to
been a
it.
thing. That has been a thing. I forgot about that one. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, fuck that. Dude, YouTube Shorts. Tell literally went onto YouTube Shorts one day and saw the most vile thing and had to get off of it. And
Yeah.
dude, when you watch YouTube, God, you are like addicted to that.
Okay. Let me tell you this awful story. It was late one night. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed, but I wasn't like super tired, so I was like, okay, I'll watch about 5 minutes of YouTube Shorts. And it was midnight, and about 10 minutes passed by, and I look at the clock, and it was 2 a.m.
Oh.
Dude,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Rough.
and I haven't
That
been on
is
since.
rough.
I have not been on since.
I remember the one time, that one day that you were like, guys, I just scrolled through TikTok Shorts for 2 hours. I thought it was like 30 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, that was.
I remember
them.
TikTok told me that day. TikTok not tell me that day. Steven told me that day.
Nice one,
And-
Mr. President.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be here all night. And Steven basically said that like he messaged you and asked you to be seen. You said no, and then proceeded to watch TikTok Shorts on your phone.
No. Wait, did that happen? There's
He
no way
said
that
it did.
that did not happen.
I mean, honestly, I believe him.
I don't think that happened.
You have a
Where
very
like you were
addictive
scrolling
personality,
through, yeah,
Tell.
you were scrolling
I-
through TikTok Shorts, or
I actually
said,
don't
oh
think
my
that
gosh,
happened.
you were scrolling through YouTube Shorts, and he messaged you and said, "Hey, tell me, want to be seen?" You said no, and then kept on scrolling. That
I
was
don't think that
funny.
happened. I think that there were extra circumstances with that one.
I don't know, but it was the same day that you said, "Hey guys, I just watched TikToks," or "Oh my."
Oh my
Are
gosh.
you
I
good?
just
Are you
watched,
good?
I just watched YouTube Shorts for 2 hours or whatever it was. So yeah,
Yeah,
In this
that
episode, Dusty
I don't
has a
think that
stroke.
happened, but still.
for real, bro. I've said TikTok 800 times this episode.
That's the other thing with short-term media or whatever?
Short form media.
Short-form media. That's the thing. Now it's stuck in your
Short-form
brain.
media.
Now you can only think of TikTok.
I can't because
I
quit.
eat, sleep, TikTok, repeat.
TikTok Anonymous. I think if I still have the app on my phone, I'll uninstall it right now. But I think I already uninstalled it because I don't need it.
Do it. I don't have it.
Guys, live on the podcast. This is me uninstalling TikTok because I no longer need the app because Breck's in charge of TikTok. Ready? You guys ready for this?
Yes, monument.
Do it.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Weller talk.
baby.
It's uninstalled. It's uninstalled.
Let's go.
I uninstalled it.
Can we get a round of
Even though
applause?
I haven't opened it in months.
Okay, you want to talk about uninstallments, right? All right,
Yes.
all right. This one's a little bit outdated. It
The
happened a week or
segue.
two ago. Yeah, I know, right?
Dude,
It
I'm
happened
just
a week or
in
two
awe.
ago. But have y'all heard about the Joe Gatto news?
No.
No,
oh
I
my
have
gosh.
not. I wanted
what
to
a
hear about this also a
freaking
while
segue.
ago.
I am still in awe at your first segue, and now you hit me with this one.
Yeah, so Joe Gatto recently released that After I read Alex's message. Okay, just so y'all know, I'm just gonna let the crowd know what's going on. Alex messaged us and said, "Why do we censor the word facts?" I don't really know. Serj just kind of does it, but I think it's funny.
You don't know? Someone
You
doesn't
don't
watch the
know.
videos. Someone doesn't watch our videos.
I know.
I mean, I know we say facts a lot, but I don't know.
Well,
I watch
watch our
I watch
videos.
most of our videos.
Watch our
I
videos.
do.
There was one night that was particularly bad while we were recording a podcast, and we made the
Facts.
joke that Facts was actually Serge's last name.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh, I remember that. Okay, yeah,
so
yeah.
now we're
Okay,
like,
now it makes sense.
oh,
I see.
Podcast
Okay.
before this
Yeah.
one. Watch it.
Yeah. Okay, so we were talking about Joe Gatto. Yeah. Okay. So he
Okay.
announced on Instagram that he was going to be retiring from Impractical Jokers. Which, if this is your way of finding out, boy, I'm sorry for you. But
This is my way
unfortunately,
of finding out.
Joe Gatto, I think he's
my
either my
favorite
favorite
Joker.
or my second favorite Joker.
He's my
Um,
favorite Joker.
Yeah, and I was about to make a JS.
Yep.
sure.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
I mean, I think my favorite Joker is Heath Ledger, if I'm being honest.
Oh.
Okay. You're funny. You're funny.
Guys,
Um,
my favorite Joker is Q. Alright.
Honestly, I like Q. My favorite two are Salad Joe, but
My least favorite is Cell.
I love Murray though. I will say that I love Murray.
There's only 4. Just get on with it.
Murray is awesome.
Yeah, I hate whatever the other one is. Wait, no, I
You
said all of them.
mentioned
Never
all
mind.
of them.
Yeah, the
Um,
cameraman.
Yeah, the cameraman sucks, bro. But yeah, I'm really sad Joe's leaving. I don't really want to get into why because it seemed kind of weird. He said something about like his wife and his divorce
Oh.
being the reason, but that doesn't really make much sense. So we're just not gonna talk about it.
We don't know him personally, but alright.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense that like that'd be a reason to. He said he wants to devote more time to his kids, and maybe like Impractical Jokes was sucking away a ton of time, and he wasn't able to ever spend time with his family. But I don't know. We'll see.
That's one thing I think about that show is that when they grow up and their kids are like older and they're like, yeah, my dad used to be on TV, and they show them this video of their fat dad walking around in a Speedo at a pool, making a fool of himself. I don't know. It seems kind of
Honestly,
weird.
I feel like your dad being on TV could have a lot worse things. Like everybody loves Impractical Jokers.
I mean,
Yeah,
that is
I
fair.
mean,
Yeah,
that's
your
like-
parents could have been on Pimp My Ride or like that tattoo show, Ink
Oh my
Masters.
gosh.
Yeah, or think about if your dad's Steve-O, like, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Those are-
He's got a
dude.
lot of kids. that
How
he
many
doesn't know
how many
about.
kids does Steve have?
I don't know. He
I
doesn't
don't
know.
think he has any.
Yeah, I
Any
thought he was
legitimate
single.
ones.
I don't think he has any swimmers,
Steve-O.
bro. That dude has done so many drugs.
Well, I will say
Facts.
Steve-O cannot have more kids than Genghis Khan. Okay.
That is
Genghis
fair.
Khan will have the most kids.
I'm gonna.
We're all probably related to Genghis Khan.
If I ever get the chance to
Bro.
time travel, I'm gonna go back in time and give Genghis Khan a pack of condoms.
Dude, everyone.
He's not gonna use it. You think that Genghis Khan would use that?
I'll make him use it. In fact, no. I'll
Yeah,
go
you
back
will
in
make-
time, and I will perform a vasectomy on him.
Yeah,
while he's
you will
asleep.
go up to the most powerful man in all of Egypt, Asia,
Egypt.
to the most powerful man of all of Asia, possibly in history, and just force a vasectomy on him.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's that guy, guys. He's that
Oh,
guy.
guys, fuck. I was gonna say a thing. I heard Dusty's dog snoring. That's what I was gonna say. It would have been funnier if I would have remembered what I
Oh,
was gonna
is
say.
that what that?
I heard Dusty's dog snoring.
Yes,
Yes, that's what that was.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think dogs have consciousness?
They definitely dream. I don't know if that means consciousness, but they dream.
Oh
What do
wait,
they
here's a
dream
question.
about? Like food? Like eating? Is that what they would dream
Chasing a
about?
rabbit?
Who
I don't know.
knows?
They just kick their they'll be like whining and kicking their legs when they're
Yeah.
asleep.
Here's a question. If you are blind, what do you dream?
That's a good.
shower thoughts. Shower thoughts right there.
That's a
I know,
good
but
segue into what I had to
Okay,
talk
but you
about.
didn't answer my question.
Which no, it's another question that's really kind of like
Okay, but that still
unanswerable.
doesn't answer my
Can we
question.
We
answer
don't know.
his?
We don't know.
It's an unanswerable question. That's the joke.
They
do
dream
not care.
black.
Actually, quite physically, is an answerable question because you could
Okay,
just
what do they
ask a
dream?
blind
hold on,
man
hold on.
what he dreams.
Facts.
I think his dreams would definitely be based off what he hears.
Face.
They would be
So-
Either
based.
hears or feels.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they'll all just
yeah.
be auditory.
Yeah, either auditory or sensory. Or not.
No,
you know
no,
what I
no.
mean,
It's the
feeling.
same as reading a book and then imagining what's happening. To the
That
best of your
is-
ability.
that is
But
a good
if they haven't
point.
seen things they can't imagine.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no. They're imagining
looked
what it
it
would
up.
feel like.
Basically, they just dream like how we dream. Like we dream, basically living in our world. Like we can hear, we can see, and everything.
Yeah.
They basically just like dream how they live life normally, except like it can be things that usually wouldn't happen, like getting lost or getting hit by a car, or losing their guide dog. or
Okay, so
whatever.
it's normal.
yeah.
But
It's-
anyway,
it's honestly about what you expect.
what we were talking about at lunch today, I asked Matthew how he would describe color to a blind person.
All right.
And how did he say he would do it?
He
I
didn't.
didn't answer. Michael took over.
But
Oh,
however,
God.
this is good because that question stemmed from a conversation about what I was saying. Is that there's a theory that it's kind of dumb, but you kind of have to let go of reality a little bit for this to
Oh,
blow
gosh.
your mind. So we all see color. Everyone that can see and sees color, we all perceive color around us, right? But how do we know that the colors that we see are the same as the colors that the person next to us sees?
This is an
I've had
old
this thought
topic.
before. Yeah, I've had this thought
thought
before.
when I was like 7 years old.
Yeah.
We definitely do not see the same colors.
I
Actually,
heard
no, we
that
Actually,
definitely
you don't
Red
know
Link's
because there's
video.
physically no way to tell.
We don't
That's
know,
the
but we
thing.
all see the same colors. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put all my money on we all see the same colors.
That's
So yeah,
Oh, really? Well, it's my blue, your blue, is
Yes.
or is your green my green too?
Yes.
hashtag not my green.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
is
good-
my Roderick the same Roderick that you see? Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Alex?
that the concept of individual realities brings me to my what I wanted to talk about, which is Sonder, which is the
Oh, yeah.
belief that everybody on Earth is their own
I've heard of this.
individual.
I've heard of this.
Is their own individual with their own experiences and memories that has lived their entire life, and for the most part, you will have never interacted with them except for once, where you saw them at the store, or saw them at the airport, or saw them at a restaurant or something, and that's the only time you interact with them. And but however, they still have they still have a whole life, just like you have, that other
Yeah.
person has. And it's kind of a hard concept for people a lot of people to kind of grasp and truly empathize with. But it's like one really big step towards empathizing with other people. And that leading to another topic, but I'm seeing that you all want to say shit, so I'll let you guys go.
All right, I raised my hand first.
Ah.
So just quick thing. You said individual realities. I think that the thing with the colorblind thing would be individual perception, not individual realities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's the difference between perception and reality, though?
Well, reality is what is actually happening. Perception is what you think is happening.
Oh, facts. You explain that one.
Look at.
Good one.
Okay, it's your turn.
Oh, right. I have heard of this before. Sonder, however it's pronounced. I heard of it, and I have implored
Wow, good
this
for you.
since I heard of it like a few months ago. So yeah, I'm better than you guys, and I can empathize. No, but it's just like it is super interesting to think like, you know, if you affect this person, like if you talk to this person, chances are they might like if you do something around this person it's memorable enough to them, then they might tell 5 strangers that you had no idea about. So like these people who have not even like rendered in your simulation of the world
Yeah.
know about you.
It's kind of cool.
These NPCs,
Yeah.
But they're not
NPCs,
because they
they're
have
actual
their
people.
their whole lives.
these playable characters, excuse me.
I think, yeah, that's just a hard concept, not necessarily a groundbreaking theory.
Yeah, that's
It
what
is-
that's
it
what
is
it was.
dope.
But
Oh, okay.
that's not like the theory part. I didn't get to that, but Matthew and then Dusty are next.
Yeah, so I wanted to say I think that would be a really cool like movie subject, like where you're covering a bunch of different people who like their lives are totally separated from each other, but like they get so close to interacting, you know?
Oh yeah, like
Or like you're following these people
Love
all living in
Actually.
the same city, or like one dude that lives in California and then like 3 people live in New York City, and like the dude from California takes a trip to New York and he's like walking past these people that are other main characters in the movie, and I feel like that probably exists, and I would love to watch a movie like that.
There's some very good movies like that, like Snatch, Pulp Fiction,
Snatch is
Love
so
Actually.
good.
There are a lot.
Snatch is that British one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
love
have.
that movie.
I
It has
actually
dogs pooping in it,
know-
Dusty.
Oh my gosh, yes.
No, I actually know. I know I like that genre movie because I've seen stuff like that before, and I've had
Oh, yeah, that
thoughts
is-
like there's an
yeah.
episode of Community where like it shows that all the characters in Community were like they were at the same mall at this point in their lives, which you know is all like made up by writers. But like I've thought in my life like who have I interacted with in my life before I actually interacted with them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually have a real life story for that. So I have a good
Wait.
friend of mine named Jake. I go mountain biking with him a lot.
Jake
and,
Paul? You know Jake Paul? I
my
knew
gosh.
he watched our videos.
Dude,
I
Jake
knew he
Paul.
watched our videos.
So that's my good buddy Jake. I
Reference.
go mountain biking with him. He trains me a little bit, and we also go up to mountain bike parks kind of around the country and
You've
hang
been
out.
to a
So-
mountain bike park. You don't go to mountain bike parks around the country.
Whatever, Dusty. Shut up.
I'm joking.
I'm going to Windrock and then West and Snowshoe this summer. So that's 2 more.
Yeah, baby.
So basically, before I knew him, I actually met him and I just didn't know it. And I had been with my friend Thomas, and we were driving around State Park, and we were taking pictures of his truck and our bikes. And we posted it up on a cliff, the truck, and the front wheel fell off, and basically the car was balanced on 2 wheels, and it was kind of like teeter-tottering over the edge with 1 wheel hanging off and then 1 wheel like hanging on the cliff, and it was like pivoting on 2 kind of at a diagonal. I don't know if you can imagine that.
Jeez. Wait, and hold on. Who was in this car? I spaced out.
It was just me and my friend Thomas, but as soon as the hood went over, I jumped out of the car because I
And
thought it was
Thomas
going
died.
over, and just out of my reflexes, like that's what I did. But the
Yeah.
truck maintained balance, and Thomas was still in the driver's seat, so he was kind of like hanging off the cliff. And I
He was
just
like,
kind of
"You
held.
asshole, you were gonna let me die by myself."
Yeah, I kind of just held onto the back tire, but a truck had passed before, and we were kind of on a remote road. Truck came back, and basically they were like, "Wow, you guys need a tow?" And they were so casual about it with our truck hanging off the cliff. But yeah, we needed a tow, so I had to get the tow rope from the roof rack off the truck, and we towed my friend's truck off the cliff back onto flat ground. And that was
Wow.
Jake. And I didn't know that about a year and a half later, we were riding back at the state park, and we were riding by the spot where it happened. I said, "Hey, I have a funny story about this." I basically told him the story. He was like, "Oh, that was you?" And then we went back and looked at photos, like on both of our phones of the situation. Yeah, we were both in the photos. So we met each other, and
That's actually dope.
we didn't even know it for like a year and a half.
That's so cool.
Bro, I have something similar. We all know Jose, right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
So, in this had to be like first grade. At my church, we do vacation Bible school.
Never done that, but yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, and one day, I was just chilling out, being a kid. This was the year my friend Morgan went with me, and so I was hanging out with him. And this random kid walks up, and we just kind of played around, did a bunch of stuff. I still can see his face. It's really weird. That's
It's
the one.
It's in a box, like a little glass
no,
box.
no. But it's just weird that this the one person that stood out to me from that I remember. And then fast forward 6 years to 7th grade, and Jose joins our class at my school.
Nice.
Yep. And
Good save.
Yep. And we became friends, and then hung out, and then like the next year, took a whole nother year. It was like, yeah, I just remember this guy at Vacation Bible School who had glasses, and I was like, weird. I knew somebody who wore glasses as well, because he wears glasses, and we realized that we were the people that we met in Vacation Bible School in first grade.
That's dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
Wait, I guess I don't know. I've had small world situations, not like that, but it's like I'll see someone and like I'll like meet them and then I'll see them again. Just like I never thought I'd see them again. I didn't like form that deep of a connection with them, but it's just like a person I'd seen in one situation, and then I'll see them in a different situation. But like it's usually in the city that we live in, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. But
No.
never had something as crazy as that.
The classic situation where you're at the beach with your family, okay? And then you like are digging a hole, and then some random kids come and join you, and you're never gonna see them ever again in your life, but then you like end up seeing them again. It's like one of those. Holy crap. I just remembered seeing like some Instagram memes about that. So yeah,
just like that. Alex, what did you have to say?
I was waiting for like our real world examples of that to end, but I was going to go back to the topic of Sonder, where everyone, which is the idea that everyone has their own individual experiences. So on the contrary of that, oh, goddamn, my throat's dry. But on the contrary to that, is that you are the only one that is sentient and is experiencing the world. You and possibly a few handful of others in the earth. But you really have no way of knowing whether you are or not. You can ask other people, but you can't prove to someone else that you are as sentient as they are.
You're the main character.
You just kind of have to trust them.
Yeah,
you are.
And that's called the main character theory.
We are all one being experiencing its own consciousness collectively.
Exactly. The
Good
collective
segue.
Actually, technically, the collective consciousness has been transported, because in 2012, when the Higgs boson was discovered, it kind of actually destroyed the universe right then, and then our collective conscious moved over into this one, which is why all this bad stuff is happening in 2020 because
that actually reminds me.
alternate universe.
Let him
exists.
finish. Let him finish.
Tell us how to
Dwight D. Eisenhower signed a treaty with the Greys in 1955.
Oh my gosh! And then reptilians came from
The
out from
Repto-Sapiens.
the Repto-Sapiens, and David, you're the only
He's
one.
got
that
a
can
good
stop
point
us.
though.
Okay,
David,
cool.
you're the only one.
Okay, shut up. That reminds me. I saw a pretty cool video like a long time ago. I guess it was kind of like explaining reincarnation. I'm not really sure. Which, I mean, I'm going to put it out there. I don't really believe in reincarnation. But I thought it was a pretty cool little idea that, like, this dude had just died and he was, like, talking to his god or whatever.
That's what I was about to talk about, the egg theory.
Yeah, the egg theory. Well, can you... Okay. And so, basically, he's talking to his god or whatever, and he's like, yo, it's basically, the idea of it is that, like, you are, or you, are reincarnated as like every person that has ever lived ever, and like if you haven't been them, then you will be them at some point. So it's like when you got up out of your seat so that the pregnant lady getting on the train could sit down. You were the pregnant lady, you know. I am.
So
the
And you were
pregnant
also
lady.
the fetus.
You just
inside
are
the pregnant
every
lady.
person.
Yeah, you're
You
also
just
the
are
fetus.
every
You're
person?
also the worst. You're also the worst person at video games ever. You're also the best person at video games ever.
You're also Hitler.
You are the Matthew and the Stephen of the world. Okay,
Wait, you get to be Ted Bundy? Let's go.
for real, and you get to be all the people he's killed.
Let's go.
Oh.
This sounds like the Tingleverse. You get to be
And you
Chuck
get-
Tingle?
Oh, and you get to be like the people
Bro.
that have movies like based off of their life stories, and you get to be the people playing that person in the movie.
And you get
You would
people
get to
watch the
be-
movie?
You would get to be Chuck Tingle.
That's
Yeah.
honestly where it's at.
I want to be Chuck Tingle so bad, dude.
What I would give.
What do I give?
But yeah, that's Egg Theory.
You want
That's
to hear about
actually
it?
Basically, at the end of
Interesting,
that, you reach enlightenment and become a god after
At
you've
the end
lived
of
all your
time?
lives.
Yeah.
What's interesting about that is that this part of the theory with it's not the entire theory. This part of the thing with Heaven's Gate was that when Bonnie Nettles died, who was one of the founders, her husband, who was the other founder, went up to this. It was basically like their rival church, and said just went up to and they were both full of crap. Both of the churches. They both knew it as well. And Marshall Applewhite, who was Bonnie Nettles' husband,
These sound like
walks
made
up-
up names.
I know because they probably are, but they walk up. He and all of his followers walk up to the priest of this church. This one guy. They basically knock on his door at the just top of night or however you say it, and
The middle of the night?
middle of the night. Shut up.
Oh
It's night. They all walk up, and he basically just walks up to him and says, "You are my wife, reincarnated. Our churches are now merging. You have to believe what I believe, and that is the truth." And they both kind of stood there and had their own little fake, like not fake, but they had their own just BS argument. Both sides just completely came up with what they were both saying. It's kind of comical.
That's
And
funny.
then they all killed themselves a few years later.
Speaking
That's
of
funny.
Heaven's
Oh my
Gate, I want some Nike Decades so bad, but they're like $6,600.
What on
Wait, how
earth
is
does
that-
that have to do with Heaven's
Is that like a
Gate?
Heaven's
Those
Gate
are
shoe?
those are the shoes that the Heaven's Gate people wore.
Oh,
wore
Dude,
when-
right,
why would
right,
you get
right.
that? Why would you get that?
Because they look cool as fuck. Look.
I bet you also want to drive around in a Tesla suicide pod.
Yeah, but, bro, the suicide pod. Matthew, send the suicide pod to
That's the shoes?
Instagram.
Yeah, they
They
wore
look
those
so
shoes
Yeah.
when they
lame.
killed themselves.
Looks like
But-
Venom.
They're made
Matthew,
out of
send the-
satin and
I will.
like
I will.
suede.
I will.
Yeah, if you send the picture, because that suicide booth looks like Bonnie Nettles and Marshall Applewhite's dream right there.
Yeah.
That is their ideal.
That's
Oh,
like
let me look
super
at this again.
futuristic.
Let me look at this fucking thing again. It looks like a fucking thing that you would see in.
It looks like a Dyson vacuum cleaner.
It looks like an
Yeah,
escape
it does.
pod. It does look like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah,
but it
that
does.
looks
It
like
looks like an
Halo.
escape pod.
Looks
from,
like
Yeah,
Halo
I
4.
was gonna reference Halo, but no. I have a better thing. It looks like some shit out of a 1900 space film or some shit like that.
like a space what?
Yeah, like a space film. Like a,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Like that looks like some kind of prop that they would use to
Oh,
make
from
it be like-
space?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
my cryopod right there. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like a cryopod.
What were they thinking?
Ah, dude, it's just messed up.
If you're gonna make a suicide
Um,
booth, you at least make it like Futurama, where it looks all ringed up and disgusting.
Well, and also
So
the
silly.
part of it is
Yeah.
that it's 3D printed, and so you can kind of just make it and just put it in a
Dusty,
hospital.
make one of these.
Bro, I can make my own. Let's
Do
go.
not make your own,
Why not?
cause that's evil.
What would be the? Give me one good reason why I should.
Give me one good reason to not print this right now.
Do
Anyways,
not give them money.
I
Dr.
learned about this from a Wendigoon video. This is like slightly unrelated, but I wanted to go back to Heaven's Gate. Like, tell you
A
know how
very
you're like
nice video
scared
print.
to go on the Heaven's Gate website?
Yes.
It's like weird. Did you know that there were like 2 survivors of Heaven's Gate, and the only reason they survived is because they had to stay back to take care of the website?
Yes, that is actually I did know that.
Yeah, I learned about that. That is
It's-
hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
But you
It's-
feel like they could have like outsourced that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. They're
Instead of just like saying,
I
"Oh
don't
yeah,
get the
you can't like go to heaven with us. You're just gonna have to take care of this website
Yeah,
for
you
us."
can't
Yeah, what's interesting is
reincarnate or
that with cults is that even after a bunch of them commit suicide, there are still followers that survive. That didn't really happen with like Jonestown because that was something different. But it happened with Waco. I know that
I
wasn't
love
necessarily
Waco.
suicide. I know it wasn't necessarily suicide, but
It wasn't
there
also,
were still Branch Davidians out
there
there.
wasn't that much of it. Like it's a cult still, but like it was also just like I think
No, it
there's
is.
a whole
It's
conspiracy
a,
that the government shouldn't have like gotten as involved as they did or something. Like
I don't think they should have. Separation of church and state. That still applies there, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that what's his face did light the building on fire. I don't think that
David
was the feds.
Koresh.
Yes, David Koresh. Thank you.
that. Facts, Dusty. My mom was in the
Okay.
family, but not like she wasn't like a main player. Just a lot of people in the 80s were in the family. It's just like a religious. It's like the Mormons, but different. And Dusty
What-
just
what?
said the message.
Are you talking about?
I said Serj would be
Jehovah's
like, my mom was
Witnesses?
in a cult.
No, Jehovah's Witness is not a cult.
It is
It's
a
too
cult,
big to be a
bro.
cult.
No, cult is defined by size and nothing else.
It is,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
Yeah, they're too big.
Dude, they literally have a thing called the Watchtower that tells
doesn't
them
matter.
what
They are too
all to
big.
do.
That doesn't matter.
Oh my
It doesn't
gosh,
matter.
Dusty.
It's just size.
Like a
I-
cult
So-
classic is like held in high regard by not many people.
So a cult is classified sheerly by size and amount of people.
Yes, for my research paper that I'm doing on cults, I wanted to do Mormonism, but it was too big.
So
Yeah.
what's the line that's been drawn?
I don't know, but if you're big enough to where
It's a
you're
case by
pretty
case
national,
basis.
Fair enough.
yeah, it
I
is
think
pretty
it's
much
honestly
case by
like
case.
I think the line should be like how much political
Power you have.
yeah.
Okay, well then Mormons. Okay, well, never mind,
Mormons
I'm not
have
gonna say it.
political power.
I know,
What are you talking
I know,
about?
I know, no. I
Like
wasn't,
try
I, no, no, no,
try
no, I
running for
wasn't-
governor in Utah
was-
if you're not a Mormon.
I was talking about like early days, but yeah, I see what you mean.
Wait, I just realized I want to clarify. My mom is not still in the family, because I think the family is fairly disbanded. She's a nice Catholic lady, and also, did you listen to that one podcast episode where I talked about the Waco guy, or were you in that episode?
I might have been in that episode, but I don't really remember.
So to sum it all up, this guy came to fix our Wi-Fi
Oh,
because the squirrel
yes,
was chewing on our
yes.
wires. Yeah, and then his wife was a Branch Davidian, and she like left him to go to Waco, Texas, and then he never heard from her again because the whole raid happened.
Oh, I was in that episode. I
Yeah.
think.
That's
So that was pretty crazy to hear my
Bro,
mom talk
speaking
about.
of random people, there was do you guys? I don't know how familiar you guys are with the story of Rasputin.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rasputin's character foil. I'm gonna call him his character foil. Basically, the bad guy in the Rasputin story, besides Rasputin, was I don't remember his name, but he eventually went and became a janitor at some like museum in like New York. So like you could just like be like at this museum and just talk to this janitor, and he was like, "Yeah, I kind of like planned the murder of Rasputin," and it would be true. Like, could you imagine?
that would
Alex.
be insane.
My
Like,
bad.
you just don't know who.
I
you're
went to
gonna
go
meet.
drink water.
For real, like some customer at the work that I work at could just like have killed someone. I
Yeah,
just
you
would
could have
never
met
know.
like the next Ted Bundy or John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, for real. And they would
Um,
ordered fucking.
Oh my gosh, wait, no.
spoonful
We
of
actually
There's-
did meet
something.
Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy yesterday playing Worms.
Oh
That's
my
true.
God.
Oh,
That's true.
reference to a
No
video that's gonna come out in a
way.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, there was this. I don't remember the relation to anything. I heard it on last podcast, but it might have been like one of the host's dads. Like, was in a bar, and Ted Bundy sat next to him and started talking to him,
That's like
And-
Breaking Bad.
and like
Shout out to Prelude.
the
Next
only
episode.
the only reason he survived was because he was not his type. Isn't that crazy?
That's like what he did.
Mhm.
Well, I know that's what he did. I'm just saying that it's crazy. I don't know. It was just a crazy story.
My great grandmother's sister was murdered by a hitchhiking serial killer in California in the 1960s.
Was it the Zodiac killer?
I don't know.
That is probable.
Holy crap.
Her-
That's possible, not probable.
It was her and her husband together. They were out there. They were on a vacation, and they picked up a hitchhiker, and
Was it-
they were murdered.
Okay, I don't
Oh,
know.
was
if the
it?
Zodiac
Was
killer...
it? No. Was it?
Holy crap.
Was it Charles Manson?
I don't know,
I
man.
think that's more likely.
It
Where was
probably
this?
neither.
It's probably a random ass dude that was just
Where
fiending.
where was this?
California.
There
Not,
were a
not
fuck ton
Zodiac
in
Killer.
California.
Yeah,
He was
do you
in
know why?
San Francisco, homie.
Do you
Oh, he
actually know
was?
why? There was a
Mhm.
lot
I thought
of.
it was in like Pennsylvania.
No.
Well, what then? What the heck?
Do you want to know why there was a lot of serial killers in the 60s and 70s?
Yeah,
It's
actually,
because of
no, I
a,
want to know.
a generation of people that were raised by veterans of World War II that were suffering from PTSD with no treatment.
Oh.
Actually,
that is a
I feel
huge
like
theory.
I feel like when I listen to the lives of these serial killers, a lot of them don't have veteran parents. They're mainly just
Oh.
abusive parents, and not veterans with PTSD. Because
It's
that's
just a
another thing,
theory.
during this
It's just a
time.
game theory.
I know it's a theory. But I'm hopping holes in your theory right now.
It's not my theory.
But basically, just like serial killers, their parents didn't care about them.
Yeah.
That's what's
Damn.
different about a veteran and just somebody who doesn't care.
There. What did I just hear, Dusty? What did I just hear?
That was not me. I heard that too.
That is Frank.
Was it the ghost of Stephen
So-
Manor?
But, okay, not all kids that have abusive parents turn into serial killers.
No.
though,
I'm
so-
no. I know.
No, it's
I
that
know that's
all
not what
serial
you're saying,
killers
but
had
I'm trying
abusive
to-
parents.
All squares
Yeah.
are rectangles. Not every rectangle is squares.
Exactly. There
This
you
is
go.
true. So, would it be like a genetic? Could it be genetics as well that
No,
maybe
No.
plays a role?
not
Or,
necessarily. A lot of it also depends on
Like, what are
like
the
you could have
factors,
like you
is
could
what
have
I'm
bad
asking.
parents but have good life out of your home, or like have bad parents and just be a stronger person. You know,
Yeah.
kind of learn from your mistakes. But a lot of times these people just get beaten down so early. And
Yeah,
abusive
so
parents,
it's
abusive
like-
parents that could come later probably have a less of a chance of making you a serial killer.
So it's like if you're in the very early developing stages, like 6 years old, maybe. I guess that would be a good age. That your parents are abusive, you have a higher chance.
I honestly do earlier.
Earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta start
Guys,
early.
Guys, this
Like
is a
if your
very
first core memories are your parents beating the crap out of you, you're pretty likely to.
guys,
not
this
pretty
is a
likely.
very,
You're behind it.
very funny episode of our comedy
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah,
Yes,
for real,
yes,
man.
yes.
This is a great way to end off the
We don't
season.
have to end it yet. We should end on a higher note for gore's sake, dude.
Okay.
Gorb.
Hey, do you guys want to find out our zodiac signs?
Yes, I wanted to do that bit.
Speaking
For a
of the
while.
Zodiac killer, who wants to find out
Oh
the
my
Zodiac signs?
Let's finish on something light.
Good segue, Tell. Good segue.
All right, hold on. Guys, first of all, y'all wanted to play Two Truths and a Lie?
Yes,
with-
everybody's favorite segment.
Yes, let's go. Okay. Y'all ready for Two Truths and a Lie?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, well, one person is ready, but I'll still go. All right, so here we go. First headline. These are headlines.
Okay.
Don't be shocked at the people on TikTok dancing about grief and death. Join them.
Okay.
And then, second one. Here we go. The rumored leader of hacker group QAnon selling NFTs of old Trump tweets.
Oh, okay.
And, oh no, I lost it. Hold on. digitally makes a Gen Z metaverse with Roblox.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm gonna say the lie is the first one
I'm
because
gonna
you
say
looked
it's the second.
You looked for the last one.
I'm gonna say it's the second. Second is the lie.
Wait, hold on.
Matthew, you're quiet.
What's the first one?
Don't be shocked at people on TikTok dancing about grief. Join them.
I'm gonna go with the second one.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Guys, it's so crazy. They're all real.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Dude.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, that seems to be how it goes in every single one.
There's always at least one trio that works.
I couldn't think of my own, so I just went with 3 ridiculous headlines that I found. So yeah,
fair.
Gucci made a Gen Z metaverse in Roblox. I think it's
That's awesome.
just the craziest one to me. And people
I
are
think
dancing about death on TikTok, which is cool.
No, I think the craziest one is the fucking NFT. Like, who is buying that shit? Who is looking at that and being like, "This is a good NFT"? Definitely not just fucking
Take a
like.
picture of a Twitter.
Who's looking
for
at any
real.
NFT and going, "This is a good NFT"?
Well, I think it's because
Well,
Trump's
true.
tweets are no longer on Twitter.
Oh, you're right.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh. Yeah. No, wait. I thought he got his Twitter account back.
Did he?
I thought he did.
He's fighting for it very
I thought
hard.
he was trying to get.
Oh.
I thought he was going. No, that's Dusty who got his Twitter account back.
Yeah. Twitter
Yeah.
got unbanned, guys. Go follow me. I'm not saying what it is.
Dusty,
Yeah, find it.
Trump,
It's my
The
alt
same
account,
thing.
not my main account. Just so you know.
Dusty, Trump, same thing.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
both talked about Ted
Both are
Cruz in a
famous
violent
people
way.
on the internet.
Zodiac signs?
This is our best bit when we just
3
stay
whole
silent.
seconds.
For real.
No, that's actually everybody's favorite returning segment, the silence.
You want to hear about the caretaker everywhere at the end of time that apparently everyone's already heard of?
No.
I
Yeah.
mean, we already know about it, so like.
Yeah.
I'll be brief. No, I won't talk about it at all.
No, hold on.
Good.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
shut up.
I
Get
don't
off
know
the
anything about
podcast.
that. I don't know anything. So
For
explain it
real?
to me.
For
Yes.
real?
Yeah, for Gore's
Thank
sake.
you, Matthew, because I just found out about this the other day. So you
Okay.
know, like the troll face song, that is like all memey and it's like sad and like ballroom music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the dimension.
What?
Whatever that
The-
means to you.
No. The song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the song that like relates to dementia or something?
I always
like
think
that?
that's.
Yeah, the
I always think of
Dimension one.
Insidious because
Yeah.
that song is in the Insidious movie.
That song hits. Anyways, so this guy called The Caretaker's been making music since the 90s, and he dropped an album that's 6 hours long that simulates the different levels of dementia. It kind of hits. That's it. That's just
It's
Bro,
BS.
actually-
that reminds
it's a cool
me.
concept.
Dementia is one of my biggest fears.
Oh, honestly.
Because my grandma, she had dementia, or not dementia. She had Alzheimer's, and Alzheimer's is my biggest fear. I think they're very similar, if
Yeah.
I'm correct. But like that was super scary watching the Black Mirror episode. You know what I'm talking about? Like the one where he gets put in a VR game.
Never seen Black Mirror.
And okay, well, basically he gets spoilers, by the way, and this like actually kind of sucks because it got spoiled before I watched it. And like the massive twist of the show at the end was like already revealed to me. But if y'all don't care, I'm gonna say it anyways.
I don't think I'll ever watch it.
But yeah, basically, Black Mirror is like a sci-fi kind of like, I don't know. It's just a lot of it's like horror, but it's kind of like a sci-fi show. And this guy is like basically he like just left his house in the middle of the day without saying bye or anything, and went to Europe. And he's kind of stuck in Europe, and he doesn't have any money. His like card got locked or something, and or he just can't get any money out of his bank account to get back. So he like finds this girl, and he's like, hey, can I like stay at your house for a little bit? And she's like, sure. And so they become friends. And then he needs some money, so he gets this app that lets him just do some odd jobs. And he finds this like big gaming company who is like, hey, come test out our new equipment, and we'll pay you some money. And then boom, you can go back to whatever. And then so he goes there, and he does it. He like signs on paperwork, and basically they put a chip in the back of his head, and they like put him into this world, and there's these things on the table, and it's cool. And then he goes in the big guy's office, and it's like a better version of the game. And then the big guy's like, hey, are you ready for the full experience? And he's like, yeah, sure. So then they put him in, and he's in this house. And they're like, hey, just so you know, nothing in here can actually like touch you and hurt you. It's all just audio and visual. And he's like, all right, cool. And then all these like scary things start popping out at him, and like stabbing him, and he can like feel himself being stabbed and crap like that. And it's just like awful, and he's like being tortured and just scared all over the place. And then he freaking like, I don't remember exactly how it went, but basically he like goes upstairs and is like forgetting everything, and like he's basically going through the stages of Alzheimer's like super duper fast. And so he just like kind of forgets who he is, and then he's like crying, and then it like pans out, and it goes back to before she ever like turned on his VR thing, and she's like about to press it, and then he like gets a call from his mom, which he had snuck his phone in. They told him not to bring his phone in the room, and he snuck it in or something like that. And he like turned it on without her permission, and so his phone rings, and it's his mom. And oh, that's what it was. So in the thing, in the VR, he gets to like leave his house, or he gets to leave the thing and like go back to his house, and he like walks into the like house and into his mom's room, and she's like sitting at the phone or something, and I think it's maybe her that like doesn't remember who he is or something like that. Whatever. But it's like, it basically like shows that his mom has dementia or something, and he's scared of it. And then so like his mom calls his phone, and he like starts having a seizure. This is back like when he's sitting in the chair when she turns on the VR. This is all out of whack, but basically his mom like calls his phone, it rings, and it causes his thing to like malfunction. He starts having a seizure, and he like dies. And she's like going through filling out paperwork, and it's like time of simulation like 0.3 seconds or some crap like that. And so basically this whole thing of him like getting scared and like forgetting who he is, and going and seeing his mom, and like having all this like this horrific experience all happen in like 0.3 seconds.
That's the whole show.
Very cool. That's the whole episode.
It's one episode.
Crap. Each episode
Yeah,
is a different story.
I'll actually show. I'll like link the episode or something for y'all to
That
watch.
sounds interesting.
Just
But it's
so
a Black
what's-
Mirror episode.
What's the season and
I'll find it real quick.
Okay.
But it was
Well,
like it was a really good episode.
I
It was
like-
actually fire.
I love stuff like that with unsatisfying endings. Also, I think a lot of the movies that are like what's it called? Like multiple people who like kind of barely interact with each other. Like those usually have unsatisfying endings. And in
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, which we might next season do an episode all on Breaking Bad because we all like it so much. But you know, like when Walter talks to Jane's dad,
Yeah.
is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
dude, that's an example of what we were talking about earlier in the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
About
Yeah.
Except he finds out later
Stalker.
He
that
does.
it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
And
Okay,
he's like-
it's
yeah.
season 3, episode 2. It's called Playtest. It's 57 minutes.
I forget how long they are.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna watch it, then you spoil it. What the hell?
Yeah,
Fuck you,
okay,
that's
well,
deep.
okay. But there's another Black Mirror episode that I actually kind of liked. I don't remember what it was, but it's like this, it's obviously in the future, but they all have like these brain implants that allow them to go back over their memories. And basically just details like this guy's wife cheating on him. And he like does all this stuff to find out, and basically like just loses all trust in her and like ruins his relationship over this technology because he found out that she was cheating on him. And that's it pretty much. But it was kind of a sad episode.
On a
But
lighter note,
less like horror movie, just more sad.
on a lighter note, I have no idea where I put my freaking phone.
What do we call
Like,
it?
I
Actually, I
found
tried
it.
calling earlier and some random dude answered.
Yeah.
You tried calling my phone earlier?
It was your old number, I guess.
I still have the same number. Weird.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the wrong number.
Y'all want to do the zodiac sign bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna-
is
I'm a
the
Gemini.
zodiac sign
I'm
bit?
tired.
We're gonna look up all of our zodiac signs, and then we're going to what's it called? Figure out who's compatible with each other.
I'm a Gemini.
I'm an Aries.
it
Oh,
For
does,
the-
does
wait.
everyone just know off the top of their head?
Is
No, I
it
have
for the
no
vine?
idea. I have
You
no
should.
idea.
Yeah, it's for the
Actually, no,
vine.
you
We're
shouldn't. I'd say
gonna
that.
look up.
I don't care.
We're gonna look up the horoscope and the what's it called? Also, I don't believe in zodiac signs. They're just sort of like
Neither
a fun,
do I.
Yeah.
They're like,
no,
a,
I don't
oh, what are
either.
you? And then you just sort of know. Like that's the whole point, in my opinion, is you just know your zodiac sign, and there's nothing more past that. But
Yeah.
to entertain the idea, we're gonna look up the horoscope and like the traits and the compatibility. So
Okay, so I.
That's
yeah,
my
what
mic
was that?
stand.
Alright, so how do I? Oh, here we go.
Look up
Oh,
your
I look
birthday
up-
and then put
I
zodiac.
look up AQ and it instantly comes up.
Oh.
you're an aquatic animal.
Yeah,
All right,
Oh,
look,
I-
guys.
I'm a sweaty
So-
dolphin.
Here, we'll start with Dusty since he's farthest on the left. All right, so Dusty, you're a Gemini. Pack your bags and head outdoors, as traveling is likely to be fun. On the domestic front, your homely atmosphere may be filled with warmth and happiness. On the health
Bro,
front,
we are all sick and dying.
keeping a positive outlook may show a positive
That's why
effect
this is
on your
BS.
overall
There's not a single
well-being.
happy person in my house right now, bro. We are all ridden with pestilence.
No, it's correct, dude. It's correct.
No, it's not.
It's
We're
your
not
zo-
traveling anywhere either because
Yeah,
we
dude,
will
what
get
are
people
you
sick.
on? Are you
This is
looking
just
at
wrong.
Dude,
are
it's
you looking
correct.
at aware.com?
I'm on. What was I just on?
I'm on How Stuff Works. Here, wait, go to look up his birthday and then put zodiac.
Who? Dusty?
Yeah, Dusty. If you're doing Dusty.
No one knows Dusty's birthday except for me and Dusty.
Okay, then put it in.
It's in June
Oh,
He just said he's a Gemini.
or July.
Okay, yeah, but
January-
like, but I have
July.
stuff on my children and family specifically on the
do-
day of my birth.
okay, so I looked up January 27th zodiac. Let's see what comes up.
Wait, Dusty, you're a Virgo.
Oh,
No,
here we
I'm
go.
not.
Wait, hold on. Unless.
You're
pretty
missing.
sure.
Oh, no, no,
I
no,
saw
yep.
that too.
Yep, my bad.
I'm not a Virgo.
I thought I had the date wrong.
I'm a Virgo.
I
Rom-
put a whole. I was a whole like.
No, you're not a Virgo. You're a virgin.
I was a whole like.
Oh.
I was tens of days away from your birthday. All right.
Okay,
Anyways,
so my zodiac sign is a Aquarius, and my most compatible is a Sagittarius.
Literally nobody was onto you yet. Wait your
Yeah.
turn.
wait.
Oh my bad.
As you shouldn't, Matthew. You're not the hero you think you are.
For
Okay.
real.
So, anyways, we're gonna look up Gemini compatibility. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. The most compatible signs for Gemini are Aquarius and Libra. Is there an Aquarius or a Libra here? Aquarius.
Matthew.
Damn it.
Matthew's an Aquarius.
Is there a Libra?
Nope.
Incompatible with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Do we have a Cancer, a Scorpio, or perhaps a Pisces?
Yeah, it's down to anyone else.
Frank's a little Cancer.
Well, I mean, do y'all just know off the top of your head?
Honestly, it makes sense that me and Matthew are compatible because while we argue a lot and we get into these big arguments sometimes, we're always able to apologize to each other and
I
settle
think,
in the middle
if I'm
ground.
being completely honest, I think all of us here are like that.
Yeah, that's definitely
True.
true.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm the most like that with Matthew because me and Matthew get into some heated arguments.
Yeah,
but then
and
like,
we'll
but then
punch each
at
other.
practice after school where we have we'll have the argument at 8 a.m. and then at 3 a.m. we're hugging each other. You know?
Yeah, because you're sharing
Yeah.
punishment at practice.
What?
Maybe. I mean, well, actually, that I don't know. I see where you're coming from with that.
All right. Is there
Wait,
any more information, sir?
Geminis are flexible, introverted, and clever. My mom's a Gemini, or sorry, flexible, extroverted, and clever. My mom is a Gemini, and she's not extroverted at all.
Honestly, I'm not like that. I'm extroverted in some settings, but not all.
Are you indecisive, impulsive, unreliable?
Definitely not impulsive.
I'm not impulsive.
I'd
I
say it's
wouldn't
pretty
say I'm
reliable.
indecisive compared to most people I
I'd
interact
say
with.
Dusty is probably one of the more reliable people
Yeah.
in our group.
True.
He actually, got the 2021 video done.
Facts.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
mean, it
typo.
took me a little bit, but that's because I was depending on everybody.
Well, I
Doesn't
mean,
mean
it's,
it- doesn't
it's
mean you're
still
not
in
right.
January.
Whatever.
It's still in January.
Yeah, I know. It's like January 10th.
Are you nosy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Shoot,
looks
it's
like he's-
true. It's all
He's
true.
a real Gemini. He's a real Gemini. All right, my turn, guys.
Oh my.
Ooh,
I'm a Leo.
queen.
A Leo. Get
Yeah.
out of here. Get out.
All right. So Leos are about drive, power.
I drive.
No.
You stay
Compassion.
hungry, we devour.
Yeah, it says I stay hungry, I devour.
It's about rice. It's about flour.
Okay, Leos are compassionate, big-hearted, conscious, drive, and are natural leaders.
Yeah, I can see it.
Serj, you cannot lead shit.
Known f-
Raise the sail, and when I say raise
I'm
the
the only
sail,
one
I
on
mean
this podcast.
lower the anchor.
Yeah,
And
he
when I
is,
say
he
lower
is like the
anchor, I mean pull
podcast
the ship
ringleader.
to
I
the
will
left.
give him that. Honestly, that fits Serj pretty well.
I think it's
Ringleader.
because like because this is how it works. Because this is all stuff is real. It's because I'm
Oh.
like in the middle of the Leoness. I'm not like towards the beginning or end of it. So
Yeah.
I'm
at the
charging
very
my
end of
crystals on the
that.
windowsill right now as we speak.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
The half moon
same.
tonight.
Same.
And I have my goop vagina candle.
Yeah,
out
like
there.
Gwyneth Paltrow pussy candle lit up, ready to go.
Guys, Saturn's rings are charging me up. All right, y'all just wait until next month. I'm gonna be fully charged.
Crystals on the
okay?
windowsill, vagina candle lit. It's gamer time.
Serge, also, I did just look up Leo. It says sex life of a Leo is an adventure, fun, and very energetic.
Let's go.
So,
Why
Thanks
did
for
you
letting
look up
us
the
know,
sex
Tel.
life, Tel?
I just found
Why
it.
did you look up the
I
sex
Classic
life?
didn't
Tel,
specifically
classic
look
Tel.
up love and sex. I just found it.
guys, I swear, I
Okay,
just went on the internet and
Just
y'all
stop-
won't believe what I stumbled upon. I found sex life on the internet.
Dude, you're compatible with a
You
Gemini.
could learn a thing or two from Tell Matthew.
I'm compatible with a Gemini,
Alright.
really?
Yeah.
Cause
But
you
why-
get no hoes. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Oh my goodness.
January
No.
11th horoscope. A rosy glow over your recent career success should cause you to congratulate yourself over your growing bank account. This trend should continue for a while. Leo, if you keep working, dude, I just spent $125 today. I do not have a growing bank account. Your relationships with others around you, particularly the opposite sex, should be especially warm and loving right now. I don't have any sex, so there's no such thing as the opposite of that. So yeah, looks like no sex and money are coming towards me.
Sweet.
Bueno, baby.
Who's next?
Matthew's turn.
Matthew.
Matthew's an
Ooh, okay.
Aquarius.
So
Let
I got
Serj
my
read it.
pulled up.
No, if Matthew's got it done, he can do it.
Okay. So all right. I'm most compatible with a Sagittarius. My shape is curved, so I have a curved dick. I think it's curved to the left. Let me do a cock check real quick. Let me do a cock check. Yeah,
You have to
definitely
go to
the left.
school after this comes out. Stop talking. Please.
Alright, my strength is individuality, so yeah.
Yeah,
I'm very-
definitely. You're definitely an individual.
Yeah.
The moon and the sun in their planetary row in matters of feminine and masculine.
So you
I
take
don't
the
know
moon and you
any
Bro,
of
take
can
that.
you
the
stop
sun.
backing away from your mic while you're talking?
Yeah,
please?
yeah.
Dude, my mic is.
Matthew would be like,
hold
oh
on.
wow, what's going
My
on?
mic is.
Don't do that.
Okay,
to
okay.
I hate you.
Aquarius people are advanced, self-reliant, clever, exceptional, and optimistic.
I'm
Air-
not mad
All
at
Okay,
you
wrong,
so
all
you're,
wrong.
you're clever and
Wait,
you're
say that
clever
again?
and optimistic, but that's
Say
about
that
it.
one more time.
Aquarius people are advanced, self-reliant,
No,
clever, exceptional,
No.
and optimistic.
no.
Alright. Aquarians, like air, lack a distinct form and
Like
appear to
air.
resist the classification.
I don't know,
Others are
Matthew. You have a pretty
enthusiastic
distinct shape.
and active, while other Aquarians are
resembling
soft
a pencil.
and sensitive. Okay, I don't know what any of that means, but basically,
It's all wrong.
I think it means
Matthew,
I
your
get
mic
no
is peaking.
bitches.
Yeah, I think
He's
it says right here, Aquarius gets no bitches.
Okay, good. So that's the only fact in this, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's the only fact. What's
Okay,
your
okay.
horoscope?
Let me look.
What is that? What is the difference between a horoscope and a zodiac sign?
Actually,
Horoscope
Serj,
is your daily thing. Like, this is what's
You
happening
look it up.
today.
Oh,
You look it up.
No, I'm looking up your compatibility. You're compatible with Gemini and a Libra. That's about it. Oh, and
Okay.
other Aquariuses.
Not even a Sagittarius.
All right. Sagittarius. Yeah, it says Capri Suns right here.
Oh shit! I'm compatible with the
Capri
Capri Sun. Oh yeah, let's go! Alright, let me.
All right, here, look, Matthew. Aquarius, it's time to introspect. Long pending issues related to the property are likely to be sorted out among family and relatives.
Among.
On the economic
Among.
front, you see some fluctuations. Expenses are likely to be on the rise. That's facts.
I don't know. I'm about to have to spend 120 on my bike, so yeah.
There we
Back to
go.
the horoscope.
It's right. This stuff is real. This stuff is real.
real.
Oh my gosh!
Confirmed.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh!
Alex, is your stuff ready?
I am a Aries, and I do not have any of this stuff pulled up.
Alright,
Here, I'll
Serj.
pull up your horoscope while you can pull up the rest of the stuff. All right, Aries horoscope. Here we go.
Oh gosh. I think I just had a horrible realization, but I'll say
What?
that when we get to me.
Okay. Reflections on your recent success and good fortune with regard to career matters are so they seem to be all about career stuff. And relationships with the opposite sex. What? Oh, he stole my thing.
What is it?
Okay, well, your career matters are strong, which make you feel optimistic, and you have good relationships with the opposite sex.
Well, that's just not true.
Yeah, for real. He's almost as bad as Matthew, man.
The way he said that.
Yeah. Alright,
Alright.
so note to self.
I got a good one. I got a good like chunk of paragraph to read.
All right, go ahead.
Aries loves to be number one, so it's no surprise that these audacious rams are the first sign of the zodiac. Bold and ambitious, Aries dives headfirst into even the most challenging situations, which is appropriate since the body part associated with Aries is the head.
Dick.
Like
What-
fellow fire signs, Leo and Sagittarius, Aries is a passionate, motivated, and confident leader who builds community with their cheerful disposition, relentless determination, uncomplicated and direct in their
Determination.
approach. They often get frustrated by exhaustive details and unnecessary nuances. They like things quick and dirty, a temperament also reflected in their sexual proclivities.
Mm.
Aries is a
Ugh.
cardinal sign that kicks off not only the spring season but also the entire zodiac wheel. Astrologers believe that each sign learns the lessons absorbed by preceding signs, both joyful and painful. In the case of Aries, however, there is no inherited wisdom. Aries leads with blind optimism, barreling through life with an
So
electric
how much of this is true, Alex?
joie de vivre. Well, I can say that the where was
Yeah.
it? Where I get frustrated by exhaustive details and unnecessary nuances. Yeah, that's probably true because I got anxiety.
I think everyone has that.
Yeah.
But you are compatible with Leo and Sagittarius.
A Sagittarius?
Do
Yeah,
you know
Matthew
who I've never?
for
I've
Yeah.
never.
joke for the 8th time.
I've never met a Capricorn before.
Like Capri Sun.
Serj,
Yeah.
which one are you?
I've never
I'm a
met
Leo.
anyone who's
You're a Leo.
who's like.
Shoot.
Oh,
And I've never
no.
met anyone who's compatible with a Capricorn either.
Audrey is also a
This thing
Leo.
sucks.
Dusty, what is Ashlynn? Because that'll
Gemini.
judge.
March
Oh, that's
24th.
so crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Which
Alright.
technically, I'm pretty sure it's like Geminis are not supposed to be compatible with each other.
Yeah, Leos are not compatible either. 'Cause
Alright.
they're-
Which I was about to make a I hate my wife joke, but never mind. She
guys ready
listens
for
to the
my-
podcast, so I'm not allowed to.
Ready for my? It's
He does hate his wife. Go ahead, tell
my.
him.
Oh boy. Got scared. I'm a Virgo.
Virgin.
We know.
Oh my.
So is Peyton.
My strengths: I'm loyal, analytical, kind, hardworking, and practical.
Facts. Not the hardworking, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I mean, you don't have a job. You're the only one that doesn't have a job. Good
okay,
job,
doesn't mean I don't
bum.
work on things.
You
Good job,
procrastinate like
bum.
crazy.
Doesn't mean I'm not
You don't
hardworking.
even have a job to procrastinate about.
Weaknesses: shyness. I worry, apparently. Overly critical of self and others.
Are
all
you?
work
I
and
don't
no
think so.
play. That is just completely false. I'm
You
all
judge
play
me
and
for not
no
being
work.
a half
No
play.
head.
I am all
my
play
gosh.
and no work. That's just completely wrong. Virgo likes animals, as we saw with the argument we
Emmy.
had
Yeah, he
earlier
likes
today.
monkeys that pop balloons.
Animals, healthy food, books, nature, and cleanliness. The only things that fit there are nature and animals, I guess. Because I do like to go hiking.
Tell us it's
Anyway.
fairly accurate.
Virgo dislikes rudeness, asking for help, and taking center stage. That's
Not
kind of.
fully true.
I mean, I definitely don't like taking center stage, and I definitely don't like rudeness. I don't sometimes mind asking for help.
Does it say how many bitches you get?
0. Sad
Oh
to
my
say.
gosh!
Sad
Oh
to
my
say.
gosh! No way!
Bro, that
There's
is
someone
3
else
people
out
in
the
this CC
world.
that get no hugs.
Speaking of Virgo love and sex, this is on the website
Ooh.
here. The sign of
Sure.
Virgo leads Venus to its tragic fall and speaks of one's inability to feel
No.
worthy, beautiful, or lovable.
No.
So
Is mostly based on the ability of their partner to give
Based.
them all the love they need to start feeling safe and open up enough
Based.
to show their soft, vulnerable heart. They will rarely
Their
have
soft
direct
vulva.
statements of love, but intimacy brings it out all of the beauty of their emotional
I heard him
self.
say that. That's the only reason I said that.
Wait, say what?
You said their soft vulva. That's all I heard.
That's not what I said.
We should do a
Soft-
tell out of
soft-
context compilation.
Soft,
Yeah, we should.
vulnerable heart.
Okay, that makes a little bit more
You
sense.
said it again.
They'll prefer a stable relationship than having fun. They will okay, here it is. They will rarely have many sexual experiences with other people.
Ah, you get no woes.
So there it is.
Tell you're
There it is.
what's it called? You're compatible with Ford Taurus, Capri Sun, and other versions.
Yeah, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Capri Sun, and Pisces, which
Scorpion.
Well, that might
nobody
as well
here
just be
is.
half of them.
I'm not compatible with any of you.
What's
So that's what sucks. I have
With
to
the
not be, I
dudes?
cannot be your
That
friend
explains
anymore.
why I hate you so much.
Yeah, I cannot be your friend anymore.
Oh
Okay,
my
bye.
Although
gosh,
here's something
Steven is a
interesting.
Pisces. Steven's a Pisces.
Here, I do have something.
that's real.
This is on the website here. How to attract a Virgo man.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
You guys ready for
okay,
instructions?
Please read that.
Oh,
Please read
here
that.
we
It'd be
go.
so funny if you read that to us and taught us about how to do it. That'd be so funny.
To
Guys,
seduce a Virgo man, one must respect his need for cleanliness and order. In most cases, he enters romance slowly, carefully, and likes to take his time getting to know a person before starting anything serious. When he receives information on what to expect, his partner has to be sure to deliver nothing less. A Virgo man
gosh.
might put up a cool
Yeah.
front, but don't let him fool you.
No.
He has deep and sensual needs, and
Yeah.
only if his partner is patient enough, able to withstand his tendency to
Bro, please stop
overanalyze
reading this. You were
everything,
sounding like
and
such
eventually
a
warm
Discord
up.
admin right now.
I think Breck
Here
is
we go,
either a
here we go.
Leo or a Virgo.
It takes obvious and hard work to sweep a Virgo man
He's
off
definitely
his
not a
feet.
virgin, I'll tell you that. much.
He needs a partner to inspire,
Oh,
remind him
sweet,
of his
that
own
boy
talents,
does.
and will often find such a person He needs a partner to inspire, remind him of his own talents, and will often find such a person in platonic and completely irrational spheres. In search
So
for someone
when will you
honest,
find a man?
patient,
When
and
will you
tidy.
find a man?
Bro, I have all these for every.
Well, the first step
sign.
is being clean and like hygienic. So
What is Matthew?
Yeah.
Matthew's an Aquaman,
admin?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an Aqua.
You guys want to find
Team
out how to
Aquaforce.
attract
No,
Matthew?
I want to go to sleep.
Yeah,
How to
how do you?
attract a Columbus
True.
male?
How
Yeah,
do
you
you
have to
Oh
go
attract-
in
my
for an
gosh!
hour and
It says
40
they're the
minutes.
wild card.
Now hold on. How do you attract a Aqua team?
What about the Columbus?
The Columbus.
Yeah, an Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Intelligent
that's fun.
social.
Socialism? Is that one of your main traits?
As a man who carries their sun in the sign of detriment. What?
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 Yeah.
How dare they say that about
What
us?
the hell are you
Sun
saying?
sun as an sun in the sign of detriment. This individual has trouble fitting
Oh,
in too.
like son is talking about like your, it's something.
Whatever. He needs someone to respect his need for freedom, his individuality, and most of all, his honest desire to make a difference in the world. That's kind of sweet.
All right, I think we should end on there. That's the high note we were looking
Yeah,
for.
that's the high note. Let's leave.
Yeah,
for
the
Thor's
hideout
sake.
was me.
All right, cool, bye.
and You all should eat,
Alright, gotta go eat dinner. Bye.
eat my balls.
I think Dusty
It's-
just left. This was the
I did
season
not
finale.
leave. It's 11:27 p.m.
Oh, I
It's
thought you
not
sounded
eat
far
dinner.
away.
This is our longest
the-
episode.
This is the season finale, which I don't think we mentioned until just now. So we might take a break before next season for like maybe a week, just because I think we're ready. I think we can just move straight into next season.
Who knows?
You'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be on Twitter. Maybe it'll be on Instagram. It won't be on
I'm
TikTok.
definitely gonna
let
be
me tell
posting
you.
about it. I will be posting about this. All right. So.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. Any final thoughts before we leave, guys?
It's been a good season too.
It has.
has,
Also,
it
we came
has.
before Warzone and
We came
uninstalled
before
TikTok.
I have a couple things to say.
Yeah.
First of all, subscribe to the channel. Also, I wasn't very active in season 2, but look forward to me. I will be active in season 3.
Yeah, he'll be in
Let's
4
go,
podcasts
baby.
instead of 3.
No. I will be getting bitches this time. Okay.
No,
Season
that's just not
3
No, you
possible.
won't. There's,
You're an Aqua Teen Hunger
Let me
Force. You're not
reiterate,
having it.
Matthew. You
It is
get no
not happening.
hose.
Matthew gets
God.
bitches in season 3
Guys.
confirmed.
Guys,
Hold up.
I have to go. I
Dude,
have
stop
to go.
spoiling season 3 for the viewer.
Yeah.
No, not the viewer. But seriously though, I will be a lot more active in season 3, so look forward to that. Hopefully that gets you a nice little chub.
That's not something to
little
look
chub
Matthew,
forward
do
to.
you
I
swear
only-
on?
Bro,
you
I
swear
only
on
listen
baby?
to this podcast because of Matthew. Matthew is my favorite. He's so hot.
Dude, his
Said
voice.
no one
Oh,
ever.
no.
Oh my
He
God.
said no one. Wrecked.
He is not an Aries male, Tell. He is not a Columbus male.
What the hell is a Columbus?
Who knows?
It's better than a Sigma. Better than a Sigma? We gotta leave.
Yeah, okay,
go.
goodbye.
Just
Uh,
Sigma. What do you think?
Yeah, well, okay, this is profound. Capping off season 2 like this is dope.
Yeah.
Better
Okay.
than the zombies video where we ended by talking about Michael Richards.
Alex, are you eating your mic?
No, that was Matthew. Oh my gosh.
Tell you just peaked right then.
That was not me.
We gotta leave.
That was not me. That
All
was
right.
just not me. Oh my gosh.
This was the season 2, episode 16
Thank you for a
finale.
good year.
Bye. Can
Thank
we
you for
say
a good
bye?
year. Everybody, thank
Yeah.
you for a good
Oh.
year. Thank you for
Thank you.
listening, viewer.
Thank you for a good year.
Goodbye.
Back for season 3.
We came before Warzone.
And goodbye.